Hello, everyone. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Joey. For those who do, my name is still Joey. Uh, we have been reading through the chapters of Job as of late. Today we're reading chapter 9 in Job. We just had Bildad talk to Job after Eliphaz talked to Job, and Job replied to him, and now it's Bildad's turn to reply. He has, and now Job is replying back to Bildad. So, without further ado, I took a little look, and it looks a little longer, so I'm going to just go right into it and we'll just go from there. Job chapter 9. Job replies, "There is no arbiter." Then Job answered and said, "Truly I know that it is so. But how can a man be in the right before God? If one wished to contend with him, one could not answer with once in 1,000 times. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Who has hardened himself against him and succeeded? Who has hardened himself against him and succeeded? He who removes mountains, and they know it not, when he returns them in his anger, who shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble, who commands the sun, and it does not rise, who seals up the stars, who alone stretched out the heavens and trampled the waves of the sea, who made the bear and Orion, the Pleiades, and the chambers of the south, who does great things beyond searching out, and marvelous things beyond number. Behold, he passes by me, and I see him not. He moves on, but I do not perceive him. Behold, he snatches away. Who can turn him back? Who will say to him, "What are you doing?" God will not turn back his anger. Beneath him bowed the helpers of Rahab. How then can I answer him, choosing my words with him? Though I am in the right, I cannot answer him. I must appeal for mercy to my accuser. If I summoned him and he answered me, I would not believe that he was listening to my voice. For he crushes me with a tempest, and multiplies my wounds without cause. He will not let me get my breath, but fills me with bitterness. If it is a contest of strength, behold, he is mighty. If it is a matter of justice, who can summon him? Though I am in the right, my own mouth would condemn me. Though I am blameless, he would prove me perverse. I am blameless. I regard not myself. I loathe my life. It is all one, therefore I say, he destroys both the blameless and the wicked. When disaster brings sudden death, he mocks at the calamity of the innocent. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the face of its judges. If it is not he, who then is it? My days are swifter than a runner. They flee away. They see no good. They go by like skiffs of reed, like an eagle swooping on the prey. If I say, I will forget my complaint, I will put off my sad face and be of good cheer, I become afraid of all my suffering, for I know you will not hold me innocent. I shall be condemned. Why then do I labor in vain? If I wash myself with snow and cleanse my hands with lye, yet you will plunge me into a pit, and my own clothes will abhor me. For he is not a man as I am, that I might answer him, that we should come to trial together. There is no arbiter between us, who might lay his hand on us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and let not dread of him terrify me. Then I would speak without fear of him, for I am not so in myself. There's a lot happening here. I think I feel like he's getting a little lost in accusations. At some points where he was making accusations towards God, it made me think he's accusing God, when in fact it says in the beginning of Job that Satan does all of this. And now he's really lashing out. he's really like going at it, saying, if God this, if God that, God can do this, God can do that. He's not against blameless. He's not for blameless, and he's not against the wicked. Like, he's making these accusations that I'm taking from what I think he's saying, and just is going off with it. Like, he's just going. He's going through it. I mean, I've never been in this spot like he has, and I'm sure that's all what he's saying is all valid. It's all like he's saying himself that it's okay, that it's right to do what he's doing. Uh, and he could be right. His friends are saying it's not, and I'm starting to look at what the friends are saying, and I'm like, they are right. They are technically right, and Job is just, he's kind of blinded by the pain right now. Job is kind of blinded by it because I guess he was so used to the life that he had, that God has given him, that it was taken away from him and he doesn't know how to respond. And this is his way of response. The devil is slowly trying to try to turn him and change him and take him away from God, when in fact God believes in him. God knows Job. God knows Job and believes in him and knows that he will turn back to him. So I'm thinking sooner or later Job will turn back and we'll go back to God about it. When that is, I'm not 100% sure, because Job goes through it we have like 50 chapters of Job. Sorry, 42. We have 42 chapters of Job. And we're just on chapter 9. My question is, what does Job go through? Like, we're already seeing him go through stuff emotionally and mentally and spiritually. Like, I feel like he's kind of already going through those kind of things. And maybe it's just maybe I don't have a complete understanding on emotions and spirituality and mental stuff quite yet. I am only 21. I think different from other people. So some people understand things quicker than I can understand something. So it's a matter of understanding, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Job's kind of just feeling it right now. And he's putting accusations out there like how we would put accusations on people when it would be our fault. Now, I'm not saying this is Job's fault. Job had no control over this, but there's things that we don't have control over that we will put blame on someone else. And that's kind of when I read it, how I read it, I read it as if like Job was putting blame on God, because he didn't know what else to do, because there was no blame. He wasn't to blame. It kind of just happened. So we'll see. The next chapter looks like it says something about Job continuing to reply, and then his next friend Zophar, I think, responds. So, excuse me. We'll see what Job says, and then after that, how Zophar replies, because the two friends have both said very wise things. Bildad said to repent, and Eliphaz said to turn to God, to go to him, to talk to him. So I'm interested to see what Zophar says to Job. And with that, we're going to end the video there. I apologize for the shorter video. Maybe it's the same length. I'm not remembering how long the other videos are. I think yesterday's was about 11 to 12 minutes. The day before, probably like 7. So we're right in the median. But yeah, other than that, I think we're going to end the video there. Thank you so much for those who watch it and follow along. If you have a Bible, if you don't, feel free. There is a Bible app. with multiple different translations that you can choose from. Whatever floats your boat, uh, whatever translation you prefer. Um, and just look for Job. Job is in the Old Testament, right around, right before the Psalms. So, yeah. Again, thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a. Technically, it's like it's 10:30 at night, so probably you'll see this in the morning, or if you see it tonight, have a good rest of your night. If you see it in the morning, have a great rest of your day. But yeah, bye.